Tonight, a special edition of The Reporters. Was there foul play in the death of Marilyn Monroe? Was it suicide, accidental death, or was it murder? Our Reporters special, Marilyn, a case for murder.
I don't think she ever really had a complete, full day of happiness. Somewhere along the line, she'd fall apart during the day.
In the final days, she was the goddess who confounded the myth, a frightened human who was treated better in death than she was in life. The woman with me is Jeanne Carmen, Marilyn's friend for 12 years. She has memories of those years up until 1962, particularly memories of Bobby Kennedy.
She flew out of the bathroom. She'd been taking a shower, and originally, I guess she had a towel which flew out first, and then she came flying out with a certain bathrobe, white bathrobe that she always wore, terry cloth, jumped into his arms, and they kissed passionately, and then she says, well, I guess you've met Bobby.
I've heard of affairs that are strictly platonic, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. And I think affairs that you must keep Masonic are better bets. If little pets get big baguettes.
You know, sometimes I have thoughts, well, okay, I could have saved her life. I'd have been there, nothing would have happened. But on the other hand, she was going to talk to the press the following day or on Monday, and people might have been desperate.
Marilyn's alleged promiscuity with Sam Giancana, President John Kennedy, and Robert Kennedy took on a deeper meaning when it was reported that Marilyn Monroe kept a diary listing the subjects she discussed with the men she went to bed with. Marilyn's girlfriend, Jeanne Carmen, remembers seeing that diary.
There were lots of things in there about Castro, about the CIA, about Hoffa, about Bobby, about John Kennedy. She wrote down everything.
Started this heat wave by and in such a way that the customers say that I certainly can.
I think she imagined that she loved him very deeply, but he was not difficult to love. He was an adorable little playmate. That's what I saw him as a little boy, a playmate. And maybe that's the way it was. They were like two children together.
But there was a time that Bobby cut the relationship.
Yes, and that was near the time, near her death. He just completely cut the relationship. She didn't know why, and he disconnected his phone. There was no explanation, and she couldn't figure out why he left, why she couldn't reach him through anyone or anything. And I don't know, I keep thinking that it could have been something he saw in the diary prior to that.
No, 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 no. No!
In the closing months of her life, Marilyn Monroe was caught in an ever-tightening vice. The President of the United States had allegedly passed her on to his brother, Robert Kennedy. Robert Kennedy has cut her off at a time when he reportedly discussed affairs of state during pillow talk. She is labeled a security risk by the FBI. She is in constant contact with a ruthless mobster. She has in her possession an unexploded bomb, a tell-all red diary. Now, Marilyn hits back. Enraged, she issues an unnerving ultimatum to Bobby Kennedy. Her life is at the eye of a storm. It is now Saturday, August 4th, the last day of Marilyn's life. She desperately calls the Justice Department searching the whereabouts of Bobby Kennedy. She calls her psychiatrist. He comes to her house and leaves. She calls friend Jeanne Carmen.
It was probably around 9. I really didn't glance at the clock, but I would set it somewhere around 9:30.
Did she seem in any way drugged or drunk?
Not at all.
I mean, you've heard her when she's had a
Oh, yes. Seemed perfectly normal.
You know what Marilyn sounds like when she is drugged. Have you ever thought that if you had gone to Marilyn Monroe, you could have saved her life?
It makes me think that I probably wouldn't be here. You know, sometimes I have thoughts, well, okay, I could have saved her life. I'd have been there, nothing would have happened. But on the other hand, she was going to talk to the press the following day or on Monday, and people might have been desperate and wanting to get rid of her, so to speak, and maybe if I'd have been there, I would have been zipped too.